Alright, everyone. Welcome to the tomb of Sargeras. Found a group of people who are willing to do this on normal. I know a lot of people usually prefer to do this on mythic. But fortunately they were willing to stay outside so I could show you as much of this as I could. So, yeah, Villain is, and Illidan and everyone else
standing.
here.
If we fail here, Azeroth burns.
Let them come. Their bodies will fuel the flames of their burning world.
Fall back!
Huh. So that's our first boss here in here. Definitely gotta clear the trash before we take this guy on.
You will regain my master's favor.
You know what? I've gotten so used to having this be there, so... I love that more people are trying to, offering to join. Alright. Goroth the Blighted. Yeah, he's a biggin. As punishment for past failures, Goroth's flesh is marred with searing wounds. With every movement this behemoth makes, his flesh crackles and hisses with unending torment. A scourge he is happy to inflict upon those who oppose him. Alright, ready, check! Go!
Face your doom.
Run away, little girl!
I can just keep on inviting people.
4, 3,
Run away, little girl!
pummel you to dust. More agony to come.
Upgraded, but according to Pawn, not really better than what I already have. What a shame. So now we have our main group here.
The echo of the guardian Egwene appears, just as she did in the cathedral.
I sealed each level of this temple so that no invader could descend into its depths. I never anticipated that the Legion would find another way to breach its dark heart. My protective wards now bar your way. Each seal can only be opened with one of the pillars of creation. Be warned, the demons
Which
will
we already
stop
did
at
with the
nothing
Aegis in
to
the
prevent
Cathedral
your advance.
of Eternal Night dungeon.
I can sense one of the Legion's masters working to reanimate the Avatar
you
of
can see
Sargeras.
This one
Should
here.
Kil'jaedan infuse that husk with the Dark Titan's power, I do not know whether any force on this world can stop it.
The reason it
Then
only
we have
shows,
no time
it
to
only shows the
lose.
2s are done is because
Heroes,
this is not the first time I tried to
paths are
record
open.
this.
Use the pillars of creation to bypass Egwene's wards before the Legion claims the Avatar.
Alright. So now I believe our next boss is up here. The Demonic Inquisition. Hello there. Where's the Tomb Watcher?
Admit that I am right. Break the body, and the spirit follows.
I like how they're arguing over this. Just admit that I'm right!
Trouble. Was it not the key to turning Rakis? Beg for release. It was the suffering I inflicted, which... Hold! The mortals come. Goroth has failed again. sooner than expected. But no matter, our work begins.
I probably should not be doing enhancement, but this is what my gear is really powered towards.
I will burn away your defiance.
Oh, it takes both of them down. Excellent.
This hammer forged ancient wonders and shaped the earth itself. Today, it shatters the bonds of fate that seek to crush us all.
Alright. So I believe our next boss is going to be Kil'jaedan. By the way, for these two, anticipating the arrival of mortal forces invading the tomb of Sargeras, Kil'jaedan has called on his best captors, Arjun and Belek, to lock down the interlopers and prevent them from using the pillars to advance deeper into the dungeon. Arjun was trained from birth... Oh, hold on. Someone else willing to join. Excellent! The more the merrier. See, now that we've actually started and I was able to show you guys that opening sequence, now I'm cool with people just kind of jumping in and helping us out, if they want to make their way over.
You understood my use
Bring
of the
the
Naga
Time
to
Stone to
obtain
us,
the Eye of Sargeras.
just as our blessed
But
queen
it was a necessary
foresaw.
tactic to secure the future of Azeroth.
Slay the intruders.
Let nothing
Take
stop
back
you
what is
from
ours.
doing what needs to be done.
Yeah.
Kil'jaedan.
That's her
Pummel
pet.
their bones to dust.
Time to smash!
Quiet, you mindless oaf. Kill them.
Alright, let me see here. Hold on. Hold. Getting a whisper. Let me see here. I'm a tank. I know fights do have summons. Do we have summons? I don't think we have a, No, we don't have a lock. Sorry. Yep. It's one of the nice things. It would be. What happened to this player? Must have had a disconnect or something. Okay. I think we are good. Yeah, go ahead. Do it. Don't worry, we'll get to face that other Naga in just a moment. First we gotta deal with her pet, which I do like how she operates in that fight. I like to add the applause to that mod. Thank you, thank you.
Useless beast. Why the queen was fond of him, I'll never know.
Alright. Sure, come and join us. Alright, let's see here. We go down this way, right? Embrace of the Tides. What is that? Whoa, why are people dying? Oh, did they jump? They just jumped down. We have a undead priest as our only healer. Oh, maybe I should switch to Resto.
It's too far away.
So the first time I tried recording this, I was with a group doing it on Mythic, and I was Resto, and I kept dying. And at that point, I was just like, you know what, I can't do this. I'm dying too much. I feel like I'm a liability to the group, and I just left because I didn't want to hurt their progress and have them feel like they had to keep reviving me over and over. So, all right, I think we are all good. Let's do this. Oh.
The Tide Stone will be ours!
So I like how this boss operates because she is what I want to play in this game. She's a pet boss, a pet class. And I really want to be able to play that.
Given me dominion over the seas.
From this stone flowed rivers and seas, the very lifeblood of Azeroth. Today, it washes clean the darkness that scars our world.
Okay. Now I think the way back is a little confusing here. I'm not entirely sure I remember. Like I said, I've only finished this raid once. Oh, I just realized we have another shaman and a druid. So we have other people. They are listed as DPS, but they probably have better heals than I do. We got a 120 druid, another 120 troll shaman. Doesn't know where to go. Okay. So it says next is the Desolate Host and the Maiden of Vigilance. I thought the Desolate Host was next. By the way, I forgot to mention that this was something you could see when you did the cathedral dungeon.
Since I last walked these halls, I did what needed to be done, though at great cost. Be on your guard.
Oh, of course
I doubt the spirits trapped here will be
Of course they
friendly
attacked me.
to giving.
Oh my gosh! See, they ignored everyone else because they're like 120. But because I am a 113, oh, get him! That's how this works. Pick me up would be nice. Thank you. Alright. Here we are. The Sisters of the Moon. Yeah, let's remember, this here actually used to be the Temple of Elune. That's what the Tomb of Sargeras used to be. Whoa! Whoa! Huh? Someone was there, and now they're not. Well, I guess while we're waiting for our other teammates to show up. The Sisters of the Moon served as wardens for the temple long before the avatar of Sargeras was buried beneath it. Even in death, the sisters maintained their vigil, but over the millennia something twisted their ability to distinguish friend from foe. Their madness slowly consumed them, and now any who enter their sacred chambers are put to death. So we have a teammate trying to find their way to where we are. It's a real shame that it looks like this person wasn't able to make their way back, so... Oh no! What a shame. Okay. Huh. Our teammate is trying to get here. Mistress Sasnai has spent a lifetime binding the denizens of the ocean to her dark will. With this power, she summons nightmares from the briny depths to wash away any who dare challenge her.
I claim first blood,
okay,
sisters.
they started.
Goddess, guide your hand.
You are ever impetuous, Hesperian.
Pay the price for heresy.
Phase 2. No more dawdling, Hesperian. Victory shall be mine.
I will dismiss these heretics, Yathay.
Alright.
The goddess. No.
Okay, so now...
Should have won.
Yeah, see, this raid can get a little confusing in terms of where to go, because this map is not very clear. Unfortunately, it looks like our teammates having difficulty trying to find us.
Run out. Ambush on you. Run out.
Ah! I always have those things thrown on me. I am trapped within the spirit realm. Alright, I think I'm now gonna delist my group.
Run out.
Because I think we're good.
I need a target.
We seem to be handling this pretty well. Alright, next
Run
up,
out.
the Desolate Host. Oh my goodness, this thing. Look at this thing. The Engine of Souls. Once this was a sacred burial site for the Night Elves, but the Legion has twisted these grounds with the Engine of Souls. This foul machine draws upon the energy of the dead, twisting them into abominations. Due to this corruption, these tormented spirits have become monstrosities, looking to feed on any who descend to the tomb steps.
Collapsing fissure. Toggle mine. Collapsing fissure.
Ooh boy. Hey, look, it's a Marrowgar from Ice Crown.
4, 3, 2.
There we go. And now we place the Tears of
These
Illusion.
tears of perfect beauty embody the dream of what our world could be. Today, they purify your hearts for the battle to come.
Alright.
The pillars of creation are in place. Return to the cathedral, and I will reveal the ancient secret this temple holds.
Wait. That's a shortcut back? Okay. Whee!
We will put a stop to Kil'jaedan's plan, Egwene. This time, we will not fail.
Bold words, Khadgar. But victory requires more than courage alone. The armies of your alliance and horde had courage before facing slaughter on the broken shore. The deceiver will turn your fears and doubts against you.
Kil'jaedan hounded my people across the stars, but we are done running. He will pay for his atrocities against our world and my son.
You're right, Illidan. Kil'jaedan and the Legion have defeated each of us in the past. But if we stand together, Azeroth can yet be saved. I know it!
These three are awesome. They have been so awesome throughout this expansion. Oh boy, here we go. So we're gonna go to the next boss area. But keep in mind what they were each saying, and then pay attention to what they say later. Oh gosh, Light touch, pulsing with holy energy. Contact with fel energy will trigger a soul burst, inflicting damage. Oh gosh! Oh no! Wait. The Maiden of Vigilance. Now, from what I understand, this boss has a simple mechanic, but yet you can still die to it pretty
You will not disturb the Master's work.
So let's see how we do.
Know the torment of a soul divided.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Health circle creation.
End me, mortal. My vigil ends. Let not the Dark One awaken.
The Dark One. Yeah. Alright, here we go. So, this is kind of crazy. Oh my god. How... Oh, man. I forgot that apparently this is an elevator. We died to an elevator. So what I was trying to say before I died there was that this is supposed to be a Titan machine, but look how far deep this goes.
Damnable mortals!
This is insane!
You scurry through this tomb like vermin, dispatching my underlings and imagining yourselves the equals of the Legion. Heroes, champions, fools. The husk before you was once a vessel for the might of Sargeras.
Stop running ahead, I'm missing this.
This temple itself is our prize. The means by which we will reduce your world to cinders. Still, I will not deprive you of this chance to fall before an ancient wonder. Let this avatar be the end of you.
Alright. I would have liked to have shown that had someone not run ahead, but... Yeah, this isn't a fallen avatar. Okay. Or do we want to grab our teammates? Well, while we're trying to figure that out, yeah. No, don't pull. Wait. Charged by Egwene to defend the tomb Sargeras, the Maiden of Vigilance has stood watch for hundreds of years, and yet the Guardian did not foresee what effect the Avatar's seeping fel energy would have on this Titan construct. Slowly warped by this malevolence, the Maiden now seeks to destroy any in her path. Aww. They weren't the weakest link, they just never found their way here. Alright. When Egwene defeated the Avatar of Sargeras, she was unable to destroy his avatar. In an effort to seal it away, the armor was entombed beneath the temple of Elune. Alright, let me go ahead and do this. Where it remained dormant for hundreds of years. Now, with the Legion tearing down the tomb's barriers, Kil'jaedan is in a position to reanimate the armor and unleash its power on Azeroth. Alright, let's do this. Do we want to focus on the Maiden first before we focus on the Avatar? But yeah, look at this. This is obviously a Titan room.
Corrupted Matrix. Watch your step.
Oh boy. Ah! Oh, the fel in this room. Oh boy. Alright. And now for the Avatar.
Corrupt your realities.
Go get him, Elemental. What am I using tonight?
Watch your step.
I'm in trouble because I'm low on mana.
Corrupted Matrix. Phase 2.
Oh, stage 2. Here we go. There's Kil'jaedan in the background. Alright, now. Pay attention to this. This is really important.
Fight us. Still, you deny the inevitable.
Have your countless
resistance is
defeats
maddening.
nothing, deceiver.
Why will you not yield?
The vision Sargeras showed you was a lie, Kil'jaedan.
Where are they?
Surrender! Let it end!
Never! Our crusade will never yield! Savor your shallow victory. We will return, again and again, however long it takes, until at last we break you!
The portal is closing! We can seal the Legion's gateway and end this invasion!
For some reason,
No!
Khadgar, Illidan, and Velen are invisible here.
No more hiding! I must finish this! Velen! Stop!
Sealing the portal buys us nothing, Archmage. Whether it takes a few years or millennia, the Legion will return. Over and over
Alright, we'll
again,
just read the dialogue and
until
listen.
too few of us remain to fight them. It is time to seize our fate. We must use the portal and follow the Deceiver into the abyss. It is the only way.
I agree. It is the only way. Go, champions. We have precious little time to save Velen and return before the portal closes.
Come. If we are to die in the Nether, we will take the Deceiver with us.
Here we go. So now we are on Kil'jaedan's personal his personal command ship in the Twisting Nether. I couldn't see them. Oh, and now we can actually use our mounts, so we can take a moment to repair our gear.
Many deals for a friend of the Grummles, like you.
Repair.
I have many lucky you like.
So yeah, Kil'jaedan is up there waiting for us because, as you heard him say, he is like, okay, you know what, fine, you beat us this time, but we will be back. Oh, I guarantee you we will come back. And then you saw that Khadgar was like, this is it, we can seal the portal, we can end this, we can stop this invasion. And Villain's like, no more, we're not gonna settle for a win in this battle. We are gonna end this now. And as Illidan was saying, it's like, it doesn't matter how long. If it's a few years, if it's a few thousand years, they will come back and they will try again and again until we have nothing left. We have to end this. And that's why we are here now. And I love that this is the direction the story took. Alright, let's make our way through this trash to Kil'jaedan. I just realized there's only 7 of us now. Fortunately, though, I have several high-level teammates, so they can handle this pretty well, I'm pretty sure. Just giving my teammates a chance to be ready to go. Okay. Thank you. Oh. Our teammate just went AFK. Yeah, we dancing. We gonna dance. Yeah. This is what I love about the orc dance. Can't touch us. Can't touch us. This is the orc dance. I love it. Straight up. Oh, Khadgar is behind us, by the way. Does he say anything?
Observe and reflect.
Nope. Don't want to turn to the breach. A party totem. Love it. Dun 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 dun. I guess we lost a teammate. Alright, here we go. That damage. Holy mackerel, how did I die that much? How did I take that much damage? I have no mana to heal. Ah! Yeah, what's left of the Shadow Council, you know, Gul'dan's people are here. Never mind. The trash here. This is not pleasant. Woo boy, these guys are not messing around.
It's too far away.
Oh gosh, oh gosh. Ah! How did I die again? Oh my goodness. Thank you. Well, this should be interesting.
It's too far away.
Go get him, boys! Oh my goodness. I need to repair.
I have many, many wares. Good fortune to our friends.
Alright, now that the trash is dealt with, up next is the big man himself, Kil'jaedan. Since striking the bargain that chased the... Oh my gosh! I'm an idiot. Oh. Okay. Forget you saw that.
I have many
I got it on
lucky
camera,
doos
sorry.
for you like.
Alright. As I was saying, Kil'jaedan chased the Draenei into the stars. Kil'jaedan believed the Legion could not be stopped, yet none of his deceptions have prevented you from reaching this critical moment. Infuriated that Sargeras' promise of victory has never come to pass, the Demon Lord prepares to face you himself for a final battle that will shape Azeroth's destiny forever. Look at how long the overview for this boss battle is. I've heard this boss battle is rough. Really rough. So, everyone ready? The following players are away. I'm sorry, did everyone go AFK or something? Ready? You may pull when
This
ready.
battle shall be your last. Obliteration beckons.
Oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh.
Phase
Still
change.
you resist. Then let me repay your arrogance.
Help
Death
set in.
reigns consume
Spread.
them all.
Ah! Okay, I believe you're supposed to stand in there to avoid the damage.
3, 2, 1. Who will
Take a
share
swift flame on you.
fate?
Oh gosh! Ah! He does so much damage!
3, 2, 1.
Help set in.
Obliteration who will
Take a
share
swift flame on you.
fate?
I'm just standing here and I'm taking damage.
Consume them all.
Every 2 seconds.
Phase 2.
Oh gosh, I'm gonna die.
Give in to your fears, your desires.
Bloodlust!
What is this? Even when your own doubts and fears are made manifest, you will not yield. Fall into
Oh, this. Here we go. Here we go.
Find me, champions, and I will grant
I love
you
this
sight.
mechanic. Oh. But the idea of this mechanic is you can't see anything, so you have to go to Illidan, and he spawns randomly, and so then he gives you like a buff to be able to see the enemies. It lasts like only for 20 or 25 seconds, but like you go to him, Illidan grants you the vision because he has it himself, and that lets you be able to have a chance to actually defeat the trash there.
Look upon our wonders, you mortals, and despair. Behold the world that shall be your tomb.
Argus.
Your reality is sundered.
Argus. What happened? The game is flipping out right now. I knew it. I knew it. For some reason, even though I have this option enabled, it still skips the cutscenes. So, look, there is an option here where you can actually be able to try and get it to do this. I have it unchecked, meaning I want to show the cutscenes. And yet, it doesn't let me do it. It doesn't work. Okay, so obviously we did beat him there. Thank you, everyone, for your help. Appreciate it very much. Alright, so I'm gonna have to do what I did with the Nighthold raid, which is show you the cinematic that plays at the end of the raid. Because you're probably wondering, why are we all of a sudden standing here instead of there where Kil'jaedan's body is? Because, and I hardly got a chance to show it to you because we killed him so fast, what happens is Kil'jaedan warps us to the orbit of Argus. And, alright, it will be World of Warcraft playthrough, part 60, Tomb of Sargeras, channel Papaneeks. Won't be up for a while. Recording in advance. Just so they don't think, oh, I'll go find it right now. No, this won't go up for a while at the time I'm recording this. So, yeah, we'll do what I did with the Nighthold raid, which is go to, end the video by going to YouTube and showing you the cinematic that plays at the end of this raid, which is really important, and I wish I had more time to talk about it. But I'll try to talk about it before I show it to you guys, so that's how we end it. So let me go ahead and turn these in.
All who
The deceiver's downfall. When we faced the deceiver, millennia of rage flooded my heart. No. Alright, we're done. Alright. Flooded my heart. Hatred took hold. Thank you. Tilcork. Oh no! Alright, fine. Unfortunately, I can't read this to you guys because apparently this is not my instance and it's gonna teleport me out of this. Fine. I'll just grab the loot, turn in the quests, and then we'll leave because the game won't let me do what I want. Ugh.
Will you join our cause?
Alright, so go ahead and pause
Not
and read
all
that.
who wander
Pause and
are
read that.
lost.
Pause and read that. And pause and read
Well
that
met.
because this is about to boot me. Fine. Fine. We'll go back to the breach. And then we will exit. Because apparently it wants to boot me out of it. Even though I thought this was supposed to be my instance. I hate the way that this works sometimes. Trying to record this
Champion.
just to show the story
Our
for
vessel
YouTube and such
requires
is
power
not
cores charged
great.
with the energy of fell geysers. These
Shut
tattered
up,
wings could prove
Corvus.
useful should you find yourself.
Alright. Let me just get somewhere away from this. Alright, here. Alright. So, first let me finish reading the stuff on Kil'jaedan here. Even though I did kind of finish reading it there. But, yeah, you could see why there was a lot to go over here. At 40% health, Kil'jaedan wraps the platform in darkness, limiting players' vision to a short range around them, and summons several Shadow Souls. Players must find Illidan in the darkness, who grants the players his sight, and use it to defeat the Shadow Souls, and then dispel the darkness. Once players have escaped the darkness, Kil'jaedan arrives at Argus and unleashes his ultimate attack, Darkness of 1,000 Souls. Players must use the rifts that he opens to absorb the missiles from Darkness of 1,000 Souls to avoid being killed by them, because apparently they're instant death mechanics. Aren't those wonderful? But in fact, do I still have the dialogue in here? Did it catch the dialogue before it just took us out of it? Let me see if it did. So I can read to you what was said there. Okay, here we go. Somehow you survived. No matter. Look upon our wonders, you mortals, and despair. Behold the world that shall be your tomb. And then Velen, who, keep in mind, this is the first time that Velen has seen his homeworld in thousands, tens of thousands of years, like 20,000 years or so. And I wish I could have caught the audio for his line, but he says it like he is just like in shock and despair and sadness. Like he says, Argus, my beloved homeworld, what have they done to you? And then Kil'jaedan, your reality is sundered. And yeah, so that was the end of that dialogue there. So then let me kind of set up what you're about to see in the cinematic when I make a cut here to then show you the cinematic that plays at the end of the raid, which is a great cinematic. Which is why we were standing there at the end of the boss fight is because we were sent back, but Argus was supposed to be right there. So you know where the seat of the Pantheon is now? Like when you look up in the sky and you see the seat of the Pantheon. Let me see if I can find it for you guys. It may not show because we're at the Broken Shore and the sky is all darkened. Let's go to, I don't know, maybe, I think I'm gonna have to hearth somewhere like Dalaran. Actually, let's just, to avoid other people, let's go to my garrison. Let's see, will that work? Or maybe not, because we're gonna be on Draenor. I just realized that's probably not gonna be the case. We'll see, but, we're about to find out in just a second. Otherwise, I'll just hearth back to Dalaran and show it to you from there, because I know you can see it from Dalaran. Alright. At some point, I will come back here and finish the Pathfinder stuff for Draenor. Yep, that's what I thought. Alright, back to Dalaran. Alright. So now let me get to a spot where I can show it off. point. Let's see. Ah, right there. So, right there currently is just the seat of the Pantheon. But at the end of that raid, what was there, because this is kind of how it happened in terms of like the setup before the Argus patch, what was supposed to be there was Argus. And you'll see this in the cinematic. Like, from where we're standing, just imagine that then it cuts off the cinematic and it goes to where you're standing, and just right in front of you is Argus. That was like a big moment. It was a huge moment. It's like being, you know, I remember kind of walking around and all of a sudden I would look up and be like, oh, Argus. Okay. And this was like back when I was like still doing some questing before I really got to like this kind of point in the questing of Legion. Like I think I was still working on maybe Cataclysm stuff at the time. Like you would just kind of be like in Kalimdor and you would look up and there's Argus and it's like, wow. So I'm gonna make a cut here, an edit to jump to the cinematic to show you guys how that happened, and that's where we will then end the video. And more than likely the next time we come back we will be getting ready to do our trip to Argus. But before we do that, Magni Bronzebeard would like to discuss something with us in Northrend, and that's what I will be showing you when we come back. Stay tuned.
Our fates are now one. Argus will be your tomb.
At least we will have died fighting.
Our war isn't over yet. Not while we hold the key to all worlds.
If you played a Demon Hunter, you know why that's important. The Sargerite Keystone.
Khadgar, take us home!
I'll comment on this later. What happens here.
I was always envious of you. Your gift, your faith, your vision. I never believed that Sargeras could be stopped. Perhaps you will prove me wrong.
Everyone, get ready!
Is everyone all right?
What have you done?
Sometimes the hand of fate must be forced.